Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures. We're back home with more RADIATA stories. I didn't think I was going to continue doing this game. I mean, well, that's kind of beside the question. I'm always going to be doing this game, but I just wasn't sure since I had finished the human route and the non-human route. I wasn't really sure where to go from there. Because I'm pretty sure I had already done the bonus dungeon for the non-human route when I finished it. And, I don't know, Devin wanted me to do the bonus dungeon again for the human route, which I guess is fair. But as after this, I'm not really sure what I should do with Radiata Stories next. I mean, obviously I'm going to be doing more hacking and stuff like that with it, but I think next I'll do some sort of, like, speed run, quote-unquote speed run. I mean, I guess it would technically be called a speed run. I'm not really sure. I guess it would be considered like a tool assistant speed run, because basically what I'd be doing is I'd be using the prototype to just like go through the game as fast as possible. You skip through cutscenes, make Jack run really really fast, avoid enemies, all that stuff. Yeah. So anyway, to the chat. Final Fantasy II, Charlie's Angels. Final Fantasy II with in which Yuna has a Glock. I'm a healer, but I'm done with this game. Well, no. I'm never done with this game. Radiata forever, man. Also, hey, Cat Knight. Have you guys been? Fun fact, I hate Radiata Stories. This is the worst game. Especially all those cutscenes at the beginning. No, but real talk, people... I think the biggest complaint that I've seen about this game, at least from a perspective of someone who doesn't normally play JRPGs, they say that the cutscenes, like the beginning cutscenes, are way too much. They're just too long. It's like 15 minutes before you actually get to any gameplay. Which is the same criticism I had about Okami when I first played it. So, that's fair, I suppose. I'm good. Finally got to spar with my friends without medical mask today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm a little iffy because this one music festival that I used to work before the pandemic is, like, it was obviously canceled last year for obvious reasons, but they're bringing it back this year. But the caveat is that you have to have proof that you're fully vaccinated, and you also, what else? Yeah, you just have to prove that you've been vaccinated, and I think maybe if you're not vaccinated, provide proof of like a negative test. I'm not really sure on that second point, but they're doing it at full capacity, which I really don't like. I'm not too wild about them doing it at full capacity, because those vaccination cards are really easy to fake, and with an event that's literally thousands of people attending, there's going to be a huge handful of people faking it who haven't gotten vaccinated, and they have a counterfeit card. And I'm concerned that if I work it, like, I'm not going to feel safe around all these fucking idiots if they don't have to wear their masks. I don't know if masks will still be required at the event, but it's one of those things where it's like it's in the middle of summer, and wearing a mask is going to be extremely tough. But at the same time, you don't want to be around all these fucking idiots, and their germs, their human germs. That's bullshit. Final Fantasy X has a shit ton of cutscenes in the start, too. No, it's not bullshit. I mean, in a way, I kind of want to, like, when I'm playing a game, I want to play a game. I don't want to watch a movie. In fact, there was this one visual novel that I think Doc. I think it was him that suggested the game to me. I didn't know it was a visual novel. In fact, I didn't know what visual novels were at the time. So I'm playing this game, and I'm just like, okay, when does the cutscene end? And then I realized the whole game is cutscene. It's because that's the nature of a visual novel. Then don't play JRPG. It's just a visual novel with RPG in it. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I don't really play as many JRPGs as I probably let on. I'm more of like a Zelda Nintendo nerd type of person. If you don't play JRPGs, then you don't want at least 30 hours of cutscene. Well, that's fine. That's fair. I'm gonna see if I can get the game working. Because in typical PCSX2 fashion, I'm not even sure if it's the fault of the PCX2 or if it's just the streaming software. But, anytime I change scenes... There we go. It's back. Anytime I change scenes, the game goes away. Anyway, so I suppose we should probably head to the Dragon Lair Cave if we want to do what we set out to do here. Hey, Night Lily. Cassie. Lily, I don't know. I know people, like, I know your real name, but I don't know if you prefer your real name or your nickname. That's how I kind of am. Like, people know my real name, but I prefer going by the nickname Algandars. It's just like, how often do you get to go about your life and get called Algandars? Actually, hold on. I'm kind of deciding something here. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta start this over. Reboot. I want to try it with a different character when I first go into the Dragon Lair Cave. The answer to either. Okay. That's good. I will call you Shithead instead. Speaking of Shithead, there was this kid in my sister's class when she was in middle school. His name was Shathid, but it was spelled like Shithead. I felt so bad for that kid, but apparently he was kind of a shithead, so it was a fitting name. I forgot we're back to the regular game. And I'm back to using the cheat engine file. So if I want to change a character, I have to... I don't know if this will work. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know if there's an avoid enemy parameter that's in this cheat engine file yet. But, from what I remember, there isn't, so I just have to be careful and not run into anything. Everything makes me remember a story. Yeah, because I'm one of those old... Like, I feel like... Oh, shit! God damn it. I can't move from room to room. I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. Alright, well, that didn't work. Woe is me. Anyway, when I get old, I'm gonna be one of those old people who sits on a park bench and just like, I remember the time in '73. We were lining up to get gas because there was a gas shortage. Okay. Note to self, don't change characters in the middle of changing rooms. That won't fly. Okay. But yeah, that Shathid story kind of stuck with me. Because it makes me think about people who are named, given weird names. Like Elon Musk's child. That's like, what is his child's name? It's like a bunch of random ass characters. Hold on. What? I gotta look this up. Elon Musk child name. Anyway, while I do that, yeah, it's X A, like the A and E symbol, A-12. And apparently the kid's name is pronounced something that's like not even close to that. Like the way it's pronounced isn't how it's spelled. Oh, fuck you, Washington Post. You want me to? I'm not subscribing to your bullshit. Like, for all I know, it's pronounced as Josh. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Can I change my person? I feel like Zane is my guinea pig. For all the stuff I do messing with the game. No! Oh, fuck! Oh. Oh, well, it's gonna be Jack anyway. Even though I switched to Zane. That's fine. It's not fine. What? What lies ahead is nothing like you have experienced so far. Do not enter if you don't want to have all your illusions shattered. Hey, stop using my mouth for this. I kind of want to do this and see what would happen if I had Ridley instead of Jack. I'm going to change my name. It's still going to be Devin, but it'll be spelled 8 equals D. It's just going to be a big dick. You remember, there's this one, I think he's like a boxer and a rapper. He's from New Jersey, but I guess he moved to Delaware and had to get a new license. But the state of Delaware didn't accept his signature on his driver's license because basically what he did was he just put like a penis. He drew a penis. What was it? I didn't even know there was an extra dungeon in this game. Yeah. And I feel like maybe I shouldn't waffle around too much with it, but I just want to check to make sure that I want to see if I can play as Ridley and have her do her weird hap eyes. Hold on. Okay. I believe that she's number 3, right? I'm gonna try sleeping, see if that does anything. Go to sleep as Jack, wake up as Ridley. Oh. Oh, okay. We're just in a void now. Got a bit of a panty shot there. Okay. Well, so much for that. I will become Ridley if it's the last thing I do. Oh wait, I can do location editing in here, can't I? Jack's location. Maybe. I'm gonna reference my... that Google Doc that I made of all the map locations. But... see Jackson. 2F2. Oh. That's where I was. Oh, fuck me. I hate this. You saying the characters remind me of when I listened to those Reddit story channels that used to use text-to-speech to read the stories when people give their ages and genders, and the robot always reads male characters as their age number and then in meters. So 28M is just 28 meters, and then the women are still females. Well, wouldn't meters be... meters could be... So M for male, M for meters, and then F for female is also F for feet. Well, no, it has to be FT. But yeah. I still remember that one Reddit... It was like a Reddit story video, YouTube video that you showed me, where the person in the story was bisexual, but for whatever reason, the person who was reading it, it wasn't like a robot voice, it was like an actual person reading. For whatever reason, she, instead of actually reading it as it read, bisexual, she said something like, not, what was the word? It was like, unconventional sexuality 23, like, you know, I am a 23-year-old non-conventional sexuality female. It's just like, why'd you have to be extra like that? Why can't you just fucking say bisexual? Like, are you allergic to the word or something? Anyway, it is I, Dragon Radian. Hey, Radian. Radian, we're gonna fight you today. And I'm gonna finally find out what you're saying. You know how Radian, he has those, like, Japanese characters coming out of his mouth? The katakana characters? I was never able to catch what it was he was saying. I tried to catch it when Ad was streaming. But, every time that Radian did his attack where the words were coming out of his mouth, Ad was never at the right angle that I could see it. So, I'm gonna find out, hopefully. Oh yeah, the story says bisexual, but the reader says non-traditional lifestyle. And I'm not even mad, it's just like, really? It's 2021. Well, I just don't understand, like, why they had to go through the extra effort of saying... So, okay, so bisexual. Bisexual. It's 4 syllables. And then non-traditional lifestyle. That's like 7 syllables. Like, why did you have to go with the word that has more... Or not the word, the group of words, I guess, that has more syllables? You're just... It's just like, why? What's the point? I don't know. I can't say bisexual, that's a bad word. Ridley? Oh no, she's not there. This is a space built for fun. This is a space built for fun by the same gods who created RADIATA. Only the strongest are allowed here. Step forward into a new, different world. What? What? So there's nobody there. What lies ahead is like nothing you ever experienced so far. Do not enter if you don't want to have all your illusions shattered. Hey, stop using my mouth for this. Maybe Jack again. Oh, okay, I guess we're invisible. That's weird. I'm able to move about the screen, but there's nobody there. Well, he's there now. I had to change screens. Um, Also, what kind of a weird thing to say to one's type of sexual... It's kind of a weird thing to say that one type of sexuality is unconventional when they should be normalized, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously there's certain sexualities that less people identify with, but even still, it's just like, I don't know. It would be like me describing a straight person as conventional, or what was it? Traditional lifestyle sexuality. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah, they were the only reader who does that so clearly. It's a them problem. Everyone just says gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, too, though that's not really sexually, but still. Yeah, there's no Jack. Jack was gone. Jack. Hashtag Jack quote out of context. Yeah. It's like, it's even one of those things where, like, even if you're of the belief that bisexuals are confused, or they're faking it, or they're greedy, or whatever the fuck, then, like, whatever then. But why are you giving it a different name? That actually kind of reminds me of when I was in college. I had a sociology professor who, for whatever reason, she referred to her son and her daughter. Well, she referred to her son as her penis child, and her daughter as her vagina child. And the first time I heard her say that, like, she was talking about her son, she's like, "Yeah, so my penis child said today," and I thought she said pianist child, like he plays the piano. But then when she started talking about her daughter as her vagina child, I'm just like, why is she doing that? And I couldn't even tell if she was trying to be, I don't know, inclusive or exclusive, I don't know. But either way, I was mega confused as to why she was calling her son and daughter her penis child and her vagina child. Like, if she's trying to be inclusive of trans people, that actually just sounds like you're reducing people to, like, their genitalia. I don't know. I feel like whether you're trans or not, I don't think anyone would like to be referred to by what's... Oh, okay, I'm gonna fight this thing now. I don't think anyone would like to be referred to by their genitals. That's just a little bit creepy. Oh, poor Dynas. Also, by the way, does Zane have his clothes back on? I kind of hope he does. No, he doesn't. Whoa, what an idiot. Why are you still wearing Jack's clothes? Anyway. Stop using my mouth for this. Jack's mouth has now become a fleshlight. I'm always confused, but not about my sexuality. I was gonna ask you that to tell that story. Yeah, that was... She was interesting. Oh, shit. Ambushed. Zane's gonna be confused, too, because he's wearing my clothes. Don't attack your brother! I mean, from what trans people have told me, I don't think they would feel like that was inclusive. I think it's just fucking weird and creepy. Yeah, it's one of those things that just, even to this day, it puzzles me. Like, sometimes there are things that I don't understand that years later it makes sense to me, it clicks. But I've never been able to make sense of that. I don't know. Zane, stop wearing Jack's clothes. And Jack, you need to put some fucking clothes on. I know that there's a way to put Zane back in his regular clothes. Glory to the brigades. Oh, he died. Did he die? Last I saw of Dynas, he was lying face down and saying glory to the brigades, which I think is the thing that he says when he dies. I don't know. Imagine Jack in Zane's clothes, but they're really big. Good job. Good job, Zane. No, speaking of... I need to be cured right now. Speaking of... Actually, no, yeah, I should draw that. I already drew Jack and... No. I drew Zane and Jack's clothes. I need to draw the other way around now. I know I posted it in the Discord, but I don't think I showed it on stream yet. And I need to find it. But I drew a picture of Zane wearing Jack's handmade tunic. It's here somewhere. Fuck. What is it called? Like... Here it is. It's obviously unfinished, but... Whoops. Oh! Okay, way to turn the whole screen white. It's a big image, so I have to scale it down quite a bit. Big image. Yeah. I should have made it... I tried to make his clothes a little bit small, because Zane is a little... He's just a little bit taller than Jack is. I mean... But it was hard. I wasn't really feeling it as far as drawing goes. Oh, and as you can see, he's afflicted by poison. He doesn't have that protection. God damn it, Dynas died again. Bam. I was a dick. I cursed Zane's leg. Alright, this is the Earth Dragon. Mr. Mossy Boy. Whoa, shit! Fuck. What? I'm such a fucking klutz. Sorry, I didn't read anything that he said because I was too busy cleaning up my mess. But you guys can read. We're gonna go slay dragons! Glory to the brigades. And the real tragedy is I can't heal Dynas. Because he's my 5th party member. Okay. There we go. Okay. That stopped me because he can't read. Hap's just really eager to tell you about the Discord, and I just don't know why he does it twice. If you are a true warrior, you will encounter the Imperious Dragon, which is Radiant. Why the fuck is it slowing down like that? It went down to 30% speed, and now it's back to normal. The emulator was having an episode. Yeah, like most of the professors that I've had in college have, you know, not been too much of characters. But there have been a few. One notable professor that I've had was an English professor, my first year of college. Also, I really wish I could heal him. I'm gonna take him out of my party, fuck it. But anyway, that English professor, he was just this really old guy, and he was extremely boring. He would start the class off talking about... Where is Hap? He would start the class off talking about something relevant, like what we were going to be writing about. But he would always find a way to get off topic. And at first it kind of drove me crazy. 0 B2. Because the class was so mind-numbingly boring. But after a while, I found a way to adapt. I just decided it's going to be 15 minutes where I can just sit here and zone out. But this one time, a kid in my class fell asleep during one of his lectures, and he got really insulted and yelled at the kid. Told him to wake up, and he's like, if you do it again, you're getting kicked out of class. And I don't think the kid was trying to be disrespectful or anything. Like, maybe he worked, he had a job or something like that, or, you know, you never know what someone's going through. But he fell asleep again, and the teacher goes up to him and goes, well, I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to turn my microphone down so I don't destroy your ears. Comes up to him and goes, wake up! No. And of course the kid woke up and kicked him out of class. And then this other time, there were these people out in the hall who were hanging out, making a lot of noise, and that particular hallway was a quiet zone. It was a designated quiet zone. And, so the English professor went out there and told them that they need to be quiet. So they did for a little bit, and then they went back to talking really loud. So instead of going out there again and telling them to be quiet, he just goes up to the window in the door, and he goes, quiet! Sorry. I'm so sorry. I realized I saw on the mixer that I blow your ears out. But yeah, he just fucking screamed out that door. He didn't even open up the door. He just looked through the window. He goes, quiet! Anyway, sorry about that. So anyway, we're gonna go slay the elf's favorite dragon. I remember yesterday I told you about my literature teacher who found one of those dowel rods with a little pointer finger, and he got really excited because he always wanted one of those as a teacher who had... Oh, poor kid, he died. Rest in peace, Hap. You know what, Jarvis, I'm sorry, I'm demoting you to 5th party member, because you're a big boy, you can stand on your own. Hap can't. He needs a little bit of help. So you had a professor that had one of those dowel rods with a pointer finger on it, and he got really excited because he always wanted one of those he always wanted to be one of those teachers who had one. This little thing is just running in circles around me. You can't get me. I'm just gonna sit here. And he tried to use it for everything. And they tried to tape chalk to it and write on the board, and he tried to pick up his coffee mug to take a drink. You didn't tell me about the coffee mug. I'm not going to get ambushed by this bastard. I find it weird when teachers care that much when students aren't paying attention. Also, Hap. Actually, no, Zane, make yourself useful and heal. Heal that poor boy. I find it weird when teachers care that much when students aren't paying attention. I mean, unless they're being literally distracting, but students not paying attention, it's on their fault. And I understand a little bit more in grade school, but in college, it's like, they're paying for it. I mean, and like, yeah, like you said, if they're not being distracting, then who gives a shit? But, I mean, this guy was really old, so he probably had some really, like, old school views, like, oh, you're not listening to me, so clearly you're disrespecting me. Like, even as a streamer, it's just like, I understand that, like, not everyone's going to be paying attention to what I'm saying or doing. That's what work is for, and I'm not offended if people just want to work or just have my streams on in the background. Like, it's whatever. I mean, at least you came. That means a lot to me. You might mess important info, wasting your money. Yeah, exactly. It's your money. And what was that scream, Hap? Oh. Aw, poor kid. You know what? I should... I'm sorry, Hap. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. You weren't meant for this. Also had a history teacher who was super hyper about history, and he gave lectures like an epic drama. She was awesome. You know, I have a lot of respect for teachers who can make their subject interesting. Especially if it's a subject that a lot of people may find boring, like math or history. But the teacher was going off and wasting class time now affects me. Yeah. Travis needs to be the main character. Jarvis is just slaying. It's a happy demon puppy. It's happy to see Jack. Put that dog on a leash. You know, maybe... I don't know. Is my microphone a little too loud for you guys? Because if it is loud, I can turn it down. I just get so concerned. I was about to say confused. I get concerned whenever I get really excited. And then I talk really loud or I scream. I don't want to blow anyone's ears out. Oh, it's fine, okay. That's one of my pet peeves about streamers is when they'll be like overall not talking during their stream and then suddenly they just scream out of nowhere and blow my eardrums out. Okay. I try to be receptive to criticism. We couldn't make a man out of Hap, so we shoved his soul in a girl's ass. Well, how do you know it was her ass? Maybe it could have been a different hole. Put that soul back where it came from, or so help me. Also, is the audio of the game okay? It's not too quiet. How else do you get a soul into a body? Well, you've got... You could go through the mouth, you can go through the nose, you can go through the ear. You can go through the pores. Just rub it on like some, like, lotion. Imagine that. Soul lotion. Slotion. Soltion. Oh, that doesn't really work. That's not gonna work, is it? But the butthole can stretch to fit a whole watermelon. It's the most efficient way. Yeah, but the vagina can stretch even further. I mean, those things are built to push out babies. I am the wind dragon, Saphid of the great skies and vicissitude. Feel the sharp blades of the wind surrounding my body. Oh, those are blades? I thought that they were just cool shoulder pads. Yeah, that's sexual harassment, Henry. What did I say? No, you know, I'm leaving this to the elves. This is their battle. I'm gonna make him be bait. Be bait. Gil's not gonna do it though. He refuses to be bait because being bait is above the elves. Gil, please. Be bait. I'll do whatever I want. I just love when they do that. Leave it to Gil. Gil's gonna kill his boyfriend. His boyfriend, Saphid. Man, you know what would be cool? Is to have the mod put is to have a mod that puts more voice acting into the game. Like Saphid, Radiant, and a couple others. Yeah, like, well, like, how do you mean? Would it be like a computer voice, or? Because I mean, if it's not, unless it's a computer voice, you're gonna have to need to get the voice actors of the original, the characters, and at least one of them is already dead. Gil. Be bait. Oh, he's dead now. You know, it would be cool if we had a fucking Jarvis back. He is back. He's our 5th party member. He's just doing his own thing. Oh my god, I want a computer text to voice Safid. Imagine if Safid had the Microsoft Sam voice, or whatever voice they used for the Uncle Dolan videos. It would have been... It would have to be the characters who specifically never got voice lines and stuff. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, I don't see him. He got drunk again. He was there. He helped kill Safid. But who is it that is distorted? Us or you? Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom through that. I wish I could actually read this, but I'm talking too much. I need to shut up. And just stop talking. Give him Bonzi Buddy voice. Yes. Nice to meet you. Expand on. Actually, can I put, I want... Oh, they all leveled up at the same time.
Swah, swah, swah.
Swah, swah, swah. I love that was the default. That was, that was the default text that was there. What should we put in?
Mom and Aguilera's milkers.
Mom spaghetti. Spaghetti. Say it.
Mom spaghetti. You're a wizard, Jack. You're a wizard, Jack.
Can make it higher pitched. Alright, I'm gonna put that away, but I'll be using it throughout the stream. To say all sorts of stupid things. We can do different,
Defeat is not in the Elven dictionary.
And you know how I spelt that? Dick-shin-airy. Let's get out of this hellhole. We've killed 2 out of 4 dragons. Well, the elemental dragons, that is. I kind of wish that you could fight a Phelion in this cave. But you can't. What else should we make Microsoft Sam say? Oh wait, Radian, tell us what's your line? I want to put that into Microsoft Sam. Okay, you're getting the copy pasta. I can't wait. Alright, this is the water dragon. I get to kill a water dragon just like my father. This is gonna be fun. You don't know it off the top of your head? No, of course not. I'm not Radian. I'm Zane. Okay, here it is. I am Radian of idleness and approval and doldrums and intoxication and lightness. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. Oh, I thought... Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking to me. Alright, let's...
I am radiant of idleness and approval and doldrums and intoxication and lightness.
Not quite as long as I'd like it to be. I wonder if we could give him a satanic voice.
I am radiant of idleness and approval and doldrums and intoxication and lightness.
That doesn't sound like Satan. That just sounds like a smoker. Like Smoker's voice. Speaking of Smoker's voice. It's so stupid. No, my dad's kind of a typical boomer. And I was in the car with him like last week. And there was a car next to us that was playing some music that had a lot of auto-tune in it. And he told me that whenever he hears songs that have way too much auto-tune, he thinks of those people who have the electro-larynx, like from smoking too much. I don't know. I forgot the order sometimes. It being in a different order should be canon. Sometimes Radiant just forgets. Sadian. Sounds like a sad Radiant. Sadian. How do you guys say it? Do you say it Radian or Radian? Because like I feel like there are certain names that people where we have a bit of a disagreement on how they're pronounced. Like for example, Ad in his streams, he calls Martinez, which I've never heard it pronounced that way. Martinez. Ray-D-N. Radian, so Myriad is Radia. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it is... Yeah. I don't know. Or Romaria. I say it Romaria. I've heard it said Romaria. But Romaria just reminds me of... You want to see the Mario? You want to see the Mario? You want to see the Luigi? Radian. Maybe that should be some sort of new raid command. Here comes Radian with a raid. I don't know. I still like Shining Raid. It's just the right amount of stupid. and right, and you know, the right amount of typical of me to insert Zane into every aspect of the things that I do. As for the unit of measurement of a circle, radius, yeah. Radiata. I don't know how to spell things phonetically. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, it's like whenever people try to pronounce Algandars, and they've never played Radiata stories, or they otherwise don't know how to pronounce it right. They say Algandars. Which, I mean, I guess is kind of right. It's just, it's not so much the pronunciation that they get right, or that they get wrong. It's more the, what's the word? Inflection? They're putting the inflection on the wrong syllables. It's just Algandars, not Algandars. They put too much inflection on the gan. Bye. I like when people try to pronounce my name, ask me, and I'm like, I don't know, either or, man. Well, I just say Devin. Because your name is Akaroku, which is a breakdown of Aka, which is red in Japanese, and Roku, which is 6 in Japanese. Red 6. Where was I? I'm getting really lost in this corridor. I have no idea where I'm going. Whoop. Get on your feet if you want to live. It's like random words glued together. Yeah, by the way, where does that name come from? Like, what's the story behind it? I feel like you might have told me, but I probably forgot. Okay, here we are. Everyone knows the story of my username. You point your sword at me, but I am too fast for you. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's blue and he's fast. It started off as an inside joke. Well, I guess sort of an inside joke. Like, I made an account somewhere, and I wasn't really expecting to... It was one of those things where I didn't think that I was going to use the website as often as I did. So I didn't choose a username that I was going to feel too attached to. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to name myself Alkandar's Plague Positive. Because that's kind of a silly name. I'm like, well, you know, Algadars is kind of like Elf AIDS, so... I guess he's, I'm but a mere cog if my duty is done. It's time for you to do your duty. I'm gonna do my duty right in this water. So, like, in the same way that someone can be HIV positive. The elves are Algandar's plague positive. I glued random names together, though I have a Neopet who I named that, and it predates me first making my account, but this is the name that I probably made, so as a random name for the pet, and it stuck in my head that was trying to make it a screen name. Okay. So it was basically just your version of Moon Moon. Just kind of nonsensical. You suck at screen names. He said duty. What about salty caramel? Is that because you like salty caramel? I'm always kind of curious where people get their username ideas from. Because sometimes there's a funny story behind it, and sometimes it's just like, I don't know, man. There's actually someone that I can't really say that I was friends with her. She was someone that followed me, and then she got really mad at me, and then got into a fight with me about something. But she had this username that was literally just a bunch of random letters, and somebody asked her what her username means, and she said that when she was registering for her account, she didn't know what they meant by a username. I think she just typed in what was in the captcha instead. Because they asked, like, okay, what do you want your username to be? And she's just like, I don't know what a username is. So I think she just took whatever was in the captcha and made that her username. Ooh, Shantara. With a party of 5. Nice to see you guys. And, welcome in, Raiders. I do know that some of you may be stuck in the ad, so I'm gonna wait maybe just like 30 seconds before I do my little intro, but welcome, guys. And yeah, you can give Shantara a little shout out there. It'll show a clip of her channel. Aw, it's not gonna show a clip? Are there no clips on your channel? Well, oh, there it is.
It's right here.
There we go.
Rose is right here. Rose. No, oh shit, she can't see it. Rose is right here.
That's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it took a little while for it to work, but for those who are arriving, welcome. My name is Elgandar's Play Positive. I'm playing my all-time favorite game in the whole wide world. It's called RADIATA Stories, and it's for the PS2. Basically, you play as this character named Jack, who he became a knight like his father, but then he gets kicked out of the knights, and there's this war brewing between the humans and the non-humans. I'm playing a modified version of the game, which thanks to our good friend James Garrick, who I don't know if he's here right now. I know he's been kind of busy with like school and work and all that stuff, so he may not be here. But he's done a lot of great work modding this game, and so yeah. As far as like other games that I play a lot of
challenge pissing.
Shut up! Shut up, Devin! Stop doing the fucking challenge pissing. God damn, let me talk. Anyway, so yeah, I play a lot of Zelda, a lot of like action games. I don't really know what should I be called, like a variety streamer? I don't fucking know. I just play games that I like. A lot of them are more on the retro end. So anyway, we have a lot of fun here. We goof around a lot. I like to tell stories, funny stories, or just stories in general about my day or my week. So we got a good community here, so if you're looking for a lively bunch of friends, consider a follow or a sub or whatever. Or not. Anyway, so yeah. Just catch up with the chat. How was your stream, Shantara? Molly? I don't know. Can I use your government name on stream? Yeah, variety. I guess it makes... I don't know, like, a lot of people call themselves variety, but they're not. And some people call themselves retro, but it's just like, where's the line between modern games and retro games? And where's that borderline? Anyway, so a lot of the games I typically play are from the early 2000s and late 90s. So I think that's kind of how I would classify my streaming experience. And I'm ambushed. That sucks. Also, I did hear a little sound on my dashboard. But, I don't know if anyone just... I don't know if anyone just followed, because like I heard another sound, but I didn't see the alert go up because the shout out thing was doing its... It was doing its thing. But actually, if I can look at my console, because Streamlabs OBS doesn't, or not Streamlabs OBS, OBS Studio. Streamlabs OBS used to tell me if someone had followed recently, but OBS doesn't do that. He's a variety pack of fruit roll-ups. I don't even like fruit roll-ups. I don't like fruity candy. I mean, I guess it's okay, but... Yeah, I'm doing so good. I'm doing good so far. Sorry, I jumble up my words whenever I have a lot of coffee. I'm a little bit hyper. Wild pitch. There's no wild pitch and there's no 1,000 spears. And there's... Well, I think the eggs one's not going to work right now. But I feel like I need to,
Yup.
Wish I could see on my fucking dashboard. Who I have to thank. Well, whatever. Use a hydrate. I've been hydrating. Actually, I probably have to go to the bathroom sometime soon. Okay. Anyway. It's kind of a shame that the shout out and the alert thing, they can't be played at the same time apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Parsec. He's the fire dragon that we're seeking out. It was Wolfram Elementia, the person who followed. Okay, good, good. Give them a little shout out if you can. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know how to use technology. I'm still a bit of a boomer when it comes to Twitch. Look at you being helpful for once. Alright, there we go. There's that clip. I love that new feature. That shows the... That shows the, a clip from the shouted out channels channel. I don't know how to words. I don't speak English. Where can I find one of those commands? Hold on, I'll show you. I'm just gonna let them fight. But I posted it in my Discord. Well, actually, I didn't post it. Anthony did. Okay. That's it. That'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy, actually. I wasn't sure if I wanted to implement it, because it's just... There's just so much shit that, that you can do with Twitch, and it's a little bit intimidating for me at times. You know, all these different commands and these add-ons. And just different commands and add-ons, and it's just... I feel like sometimes it's too much. It takes me back to the day... It kind of reminds me of the days, like... Remember MySpace? When you go to somebody's profile and then there was just, like, you know, this fucking autoplay music and, like, just little shimejis floating around on the screen and all this flashy words and shit, and I don't know. I feel like you need to have a good balance in your streams. If there's too much flashiness and too many disrupting noises, it just becomes annoying. Wait, want to see me bully Henry? Yeah, I saw what you did. Well, I need to go get something to eat, but we'll be working, so take it easy. Okay, thanks for the lurk and thanks for the raid. You want the spicy one? All right. Let's put on the Bean Boozled cam. All right, hold on. Yeah. So this is one of many ways that you can bully me during the stream. Is Bean Boozled. And Devin has chosen to go with the spicy ones, which it's a lose-lose situation no matter what. But if I do if you requested the regular ones, there's a 50-50 chance that the one that you get is not going to be disgusting. But yeah, we're gonna get something spicy. Something spicy! Hedro being professional while I act like shit. You can also make him take off his shirt if anyone has points. It costs you... Yeah. It'll cost you a pretty penny, but... It is something that you can do. Alright. The winning Watto number is... whatever this is. This is, Cayenne. Alright. I think I've had this one before. It's the third spiciest. It's like right in the middle. There are 5 total beans that you can get. The hottest one is Carolina Reaper, which I haven't gotten yet, and I'm not looking forward to the day when I have to get it. Anyway, bon appetit, douchebag. Anyone who makes him add clothes gets banned. Carolina Reaper is terrifying to think about. I mean, this cayenne pepper one. It's pretty nasty. I love spicy food, but that's a scare. Got a bag of Chex Mix that was ghost chili flavor. It was pretty hot, I'll admit. I remember this one time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And it was on sort of like a date. I'm not even really sure if it was considered a date, but I was trying to, you know, be impressive by ordering the hottest sauce on the menu. And here's a little dramatization of how it went. Yeah, that's not that bad. Yeah, that's fine. I can handle this. Oh God! Holy cow! Shit! My mouth was on fire. My esophagus was on fire. My stomach, my colon, everything was on fire. And I drank so much water. But I know that it's a bad idea to drink water with something spicy, because all it does is spread it around. But it's like, what choice did I have? It was either eat more spicy shit or drink water. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. I used cayenne pepper in like the cheese sauces or pasta. So my spice is decent. Yeah, well, I'm as white as they come, so that means that I can't handle spice. My white people taste buds are not calibrated to handle this much spice. Anyway, God damn. You're evil. You are so evil. Anyway. I used to be closest with this couple who is from Thailand. They own a restaurant and they like to push my spice tolerance. Anyway, I think it's time for a bathroom break, cause I'm an idiot and I didn't go to the bathroom before I started streaming, and I've drunk a lot of water so far. Yeah, I hate you too, Devin. Thai food I actually want to try. Okay, so anyway, I think it's time for a bathroom break. I'm gonna play some music while I'm gone. My little BRB screen. If it'll load. Come on, YouTube. Alright. If I go back to my live screen, yep, the game is gonna be gone. I need to fix it. Hold on. This always happens whenever I change scenes. Hold on. Maybe I can get it to work. Okay, not. Doesn't want to work. Hang on. I'm just telling you, Devin, you're to blame for this. If you didn't do the Bean Boozled, then I wouldn't have to have changed scenes. Anyway, there we go. We got the game back. And it's all your fault. What was that? Was that, I'm innocent in all this. Or was it one of those, like, you want to be famous? I didn't even see the message. Yeah, it was a bot. It's always a bot. I never get anyone trying to troll me. Where are all my haters at? There's too much love in this room. Yeah, you're on your mod A game. Parsec, where are you? Forgot which way I was going. Yeah. Yeah, but you troll with love. I need some hate. Some pure hate. Most of us are also vibing with the stream. Yeah. But, I wonder if Flex is here. Well, if Flex ever shows up or watches the VOD, this is another one of the tattoos that he sent me. I've got 2 more that I'm gonna wear. I try to wear a different one each stream. Go jump in a bubble bath, was that hateful? How would that be hateful? I mean, knowing you, that's just typical of you. Yeah, that's him, officer. That's the scientist who spies on me in the bath. Or these lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I took a bubble bath today, actually. And you didn't let me watch? How dare you? I do love to pamper myself. The memes have arrived. Nice mask. Oh, thanks. I made it myself. Actually, by the way, have I ever shown you guys my Algendarth mask? I know Shell has seen it. But Shell's not here, so it doesn't matter. And I know that Devin has seen it. Yeah, well, you were busy, you tart. Yeah, fair. Anyway, so... Excuse me. Oh, I gotta... It's over the years. There we go. My mask has Algendar's on it. Let's see. And then I have another one that's Skeletor. Yeah. There's some yeah on it. Okay. Alright.
Algendar's.
Mask time is over. Time to take the cook muzzle off. Okay. I was talking about a face mask for my spa day, but okay. I thought you were saying that I was ugly. Saying, oh, you need to take off that mask, Henry. It's not Halloween yet. I am the fire dragon, parsec of conflagrations and turmoil. Feel my fright. Yeah, I couldn't finish it. You're talking too fast, parsec. Oh! You guys seeing this? It's actual, like... He's just standing there and taking it. That was not intentional. Woo. doing, Step Dragon? You can't do shit to him because he's in his human form. Man, he wasn't kidding when he was like, I'll be fine if I stay in human form. Because they can't fucking touch me. Parsec is unfazed by your attacks. I didn't realize Parsec had a human form for battle. He doesn't. That's the thing. Because when I hacked the game, I accidentally left Parsec in his human form. I don't know why he's showing up as this now. But I gotta end this battle. End battle. He's like standing there silently laughing over how no one can touch him. He's laughing in his mind. I'm gonna put these masks away. While they just try to attack him. Alright, hold on. Alright. Alright, let's just end this battle. Insta-win. Here we go. But we get no experience from it. Because we didn't actually fight him. The weak fade away. It is the law and logic of the world. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna go fight Radiant next. How do I get out of here? There's some way out of here. Or am I just going in circles? Nope. Nope. No. This is not where I came from. If I had come from here, then there wouldn't be enemies. On your feet, Jack. Oh, no. He is level 66. Add one more 6 and he'll be satanic. I don't want that to happen. I'm ambushed. Don't touch me, Zane. Stay away from me. There we go. It's okay. It's okay, we're just grinding. Even though we're already jacked up. At the highest possible level. Nothing can stand up to me. Nothing. Nothing's okay. We're all good. This place is so easy to get lost in. Defeat isn't in the Elven Dick Shun Airy. find my way out of this corridor eventually. Then I'm gonna go home and save, and I'm gonna fight Radiant. And this part's gonna be important because fuck. Don't you just hate war? My roommate is making something that smells really good. Hungry right now. What does it smell like? Because Radiant is the hardest boss in the game. Now, but what I want to do is I want to... Oh, fuck me. Could you please just leave me alone? I just want to get to the... I want to get home and save. Right. No! God damn it. Just fuck off. Stats effects. Smells like some kind of stir fry, garlic, soy sauce, stuff like that. That does sound good. I need to make some dinner. Because all I had was some fruit and whipped cream. But I bought some more Swedish meatballs. And like other frozen foods. For their bis. I just need to get my ass out of here. There we go. I think this is it. Oh, nope. We're still up on the shit. Can I please just get out of here? Will you please let me leave? Please let me leave. Fuck. Thank God. Okay, now I'm gonna go home and then... Nope. Yes, I do want to leave. I'm not done with this dungeon yet. I just want to go home and save because... in case I beat Radiant too quickly, I can just reload my save. And I'm sorry, Devin, but I'm gonna temporarily remove Jarvis from my party. Just because I only want people in my party that I can control. Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna replace Gil with him.
Challenge pissing.
Okay. These buttons are starting to stick. I don't like that. This is the Villaros retro gaming controller that I have. That it's like a knockoff PlayStation 2 controller for USB. I just don't want to have a fifth party member who's like, you know, going off fighting Radiant on his own and then defeating him too quickly. No offense. I just want to find out what he's saying. I want to find out what words are coming out of his mouth. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Radiant? This is your boy here. fight him. Your body is ready. Alright. Well, soon. If we can get through all of these enemies. Please don't kill me. I'm gonna try not to. After all, I am the real protagonist of this game. Saying we must work together to each human into enemy. Same as the boss here. Okay. I think this is it. Yes. Yes, Radiant, here we are. Human life is ephemeral, but its all-encompassing light can destroy anything that stands before it. What awful strength you must have to beat the 4 guardian dragons. Where are you? Show yourself. I'm right in front of you. You're flat. Way flat. What? Our name is Radiant. Radiant of the idleness and approval and doldrums and intoxication and lightness. How long is your name? And does anyone know what those words mean? Meow, meow. You dare mock Radiant? It's time to reveal our distorted powers. Radiant's dragon powers will send you into a world of despair and remorse. Meow. I don't know why I'm doing the Skeletor voice. Human life is ephemeral. Okay, 1 second. You guys need to back off.
Saying I'm an ass?
Back away.
Yup.
I just gotta tell them all to back off. So, leave the fighting to me. Okay, human life is ephemeral, but it's all-encompassing light can destroy anything that stands before it. What awful strength you must have to beat the 4 dragons. Radiant has Hank Hill ass confirmed. No! Okay, I gotta... He's doing that thing again. Okay, here come those letters. I see an E. Fuck. Okay, that's an A. That's an... God damn it. He always does it when, that's an N. Shit. Okay. Okay, that's a key. Kia. Kiai. Okay, that's what he's saying. And there's like a tilde there. They're just like sound effects, I think, that he's making. Do you have the be bait command? Yes, I do. Tell them all to play dead. Maybe... Play dead. Do a goblin song with a bunch of elves. Wait, which is the... I thought I have all the commands. Endurance, fast speed, fast reserve. What does this do? Okay. Oh, god damn it! It's like he just happened to be at the wrong angle. If I could just control the camera. Ah, god damn it. Come on, please. Ah, he always does it at angles I can't see. Son of a bitch. I mean, we got Kiai. That's all we got so far. And then there was like an something. I'm not satisfied.
How come I wasn't the main character of this game?
I'm dead. Bye-bye. Alright, well. And I wish I could have caught more of his words, whatever they're called. I mean, I could try again, but I also don't want to waste too much, you know, time on it. Let's just proceed.
Egg?
That's disappointing. I mean, I guess I got one word. I got that kiai. I've always wondered what they said that... So it's cool that you caught one. Yeah. There was one that, it began with ah. Like, I caught some of, like, this. And then I caught, an Oh, I think it was an But, I don't know. I don't know, maybe when I'm not streaming I can go back to it and see. Proceed. Alright. Distortion corridor. Yes, I get it. What do you get? What's there to get? Aw, man, another weird dungeon? It just keeps on coming. Left, right. Left, right. I gotta go left, right, right. This is like a memory game. Left, right. It's over here. Oh, nothing. Okay, left, right, right. Left, I think. Left, right, right. Left. Left, right, right, left. Hmm? Hold on. Gotta write this down. Right, left, left, right. Left. Here it is. Oh, yeah, we did it. Got it right. Kind of want to write something like the Distortion Corridor in a D&D campaign. Go for it, man. Hee hee hee. Dad? You've gotten strong, Jack. I can see it in your eyes. The way you move. The way you walk. I guess children don't need their parents to grow up. Why are you here? Does this mean you're alive? That's not important right now. This world was built from distortion, I think. What I mean is, anything goes. Anything at all. No more caffeine for you, Dad. Enough of the chit-chat. Let's see what you can do. Huh? I'm your father, but I am also a warrior who strives to be the best. The best. It sounds good, doesn't it? Dad. Call me Daddy! But let's stay focused. Jack, come at me with all you've got. I want to fight you, man to man. Okay, you got it. I'm not holding back. I am Ken Russell, the ultimate warrior. Ready? I am ready, Daddy. My body is ready. No, not stepdaddy. He's not my stepdaddy. He's my real daddy. Oh, shit. You know what? I should have brought Gil. Oh, well. I should have brought Gil and go... You know what? Fuck. I want to do this again. Hold on. I can't load. God damn it. I have to do this with Zane and Gil. Zane, Gil, and Gawain in my party. Gil, Gawain, and Gantz, so you get a bit of father-son hangout. No, it has to be Gil, Gawain, and Zane. Because Zane was responsible too. I'm sorry I'm doing this. I gotta do this. No, not stepdaddy. Bring Daniel too. He'll be our daddy. No. No. Okay, I guess this means we get to fight Radiant again. That's okay. No, 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 no. No. Oh, god damn it. Jesus, hell. Actually, you know what? While they're doing that... Okay. Alright, bye-bye Noguera and bye-bye Jarvis. I'm gonna zoom through this. Sorry. Come on. Sorry to zoom through your speech, Radiant, but I want to get through this. You're flat. Way flat. Come on. There we go.
Are you saying I'm an ass?
I wonder how much damage it's going to do now that I've jacked up Zane's stats as well. Because I think normally he does about like a little over 1,000 damage. I'm not sure with his ulti. Why didn't you do the Shining Raid thing, Devin? You chose to do ass. Oh shit, he's dead. So sorry, kid. Actually, you know what? I want to look at the stats. Yeah, so Gawain is the only one who's not maxed out. And that's not fair to him. I gotta max him out as well. Alright, there we go. Yeah, he's still dead. So that when we finally face Cairn, Gil, Gawain, and Zane will all be on the same level, and they'll all equally have a shot at defeating Cairn. But, in order to make this completely fair, I should max out Cairn as well. Just for funsies. It'll truly be an even playing field. God, Gil, what was that noise? Celestial Nectar. Wait. He is F2. Okay. Just gotta max them all out. Okay, he's maxed out. Okay. The playing field is now even. Get what the thing, got a thing for dragons, right? Like that noise that he makes, like, oh, that's a little too erotic, Gil. Yeah, I know you like dragons and all, but goddamn. Alright. Okay. Alright, scurry out of here, boy. Go on, get out of here. Okay. And now we get to face Karen with the party that we were meant to have. Whoops. So it's left or right, sorry, right, left, left, right, left, right. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna end the battle. I don't have time for this shit. Okay. Alright. Left again. God damn it. Okay. Left. And then right, left, right. Whoop, gonna sneak right past you. Left. Right. What? Hold on. It was right, left, left, right. What? I got it wrong. What? This is... Okay, left. Right. Shit. Wasting my fucking time. Okay. Okay, left, right, right. I forget which direction you're supposed to go. And then left. There we go. So it was left, right, right, left. Okay. And now we have the proper team for this. Already saw this part. Call me daddy. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna let the duo handle it. This is payback. Karen versus all the guys who were involved in his assassination. Oh, spoiler alert. Let's see who dies first. This is gonna be like a knockout sort of thing. Whoever he knocks out first is the true winner. I'm a little disappointed that Gil doesn't have a ulti. He's already taken a chunk out of Zane's HP. Yeah. But of course Zane can heal. So remember that. Definitely went after Zane first. Yeah, he's particularly angry at Zane. Kieran meets Zane at the gates of hell and has some words for him. See you in hell, Zane. From heaven, of course. Yeah, he's really pissed off at Zane. I don't want to kill you needlessly. Be gone. Coward's Bull can't hurt me. Come on, boys. My life force ebbs. Well, heal yourself, you genius. Will he not heal unless I command him to? My life force ebbs. Oh, he's dead. I am defeated. Okay, Zane's down. We must accept what's happened. That won't work on me. Yeah, Gil's definitely one of the characters that should have gotten a Volti. I guess because they already gave Zane one, they figured that they didn't need to. Can't call your best friend a coward, huh? That's not genius. Gil's dying. Okay, and so it's just Gawain and Karen now. Zane dies, Gil. We just gotta deal with it. God damn it, Zane. I can't take as much damage as I used to. Oh no, he killed us all. Not so fast, Dad. That's not cool, Dad. Time for more torture. Where's that fucking celestial nectar? There it is, though. It was right in front of me. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. Oh, I didn't need to use that myself. Oh well, I got plenty of it. Celestial nectar, Gil. Do it the old-fashioned way. Gil was the second one to fall. Man had a vendetta against both elves. Because he knew. He knew who was truly responsible. Use your ulti. How much HP does Karen have? At least one, maybe more. Definitely. Well, that knocked him back. But didn't kill him. Let's use an analysis ball on him to find out. Karen. He's got 50,000 left. Out of 99,000. Yep. Zane, you're a good fighter and everything, but you're kind of sucking here, so why don't you just cure everyone? He didn't hear my command because I fell. Cure yourself. God damn it! Fuck off. This guy just don't want to quit. Come on. Come on, boy. That's what you need, boy. How did they manage to kill Karen the first time? Who knows? He didn't go down easily, though. We know that much. Zane, just stand back there and look pretty and heal yourself. Okay? Oh, you won. He's built for speed. I thought Zane's just standing in the corner healing everyone. That's all he's good for right now. You leave Zane alone. He's just trying to heal. God damn it. Come on. Come on, Karen. There we go. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna have a go at it. Just wail on my dad. Oh, I think I killed him. He fell down. Or maybe not. No, he's not dead yet. He's a pretty good fighter, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, come on. Come on, Karen. Come on. Oh, he's dead now. Let's see who wants to take credit for this one. Gil did! I'm glad. He deserves it. He's the one that actually assassinated him. Spoilers. Fucking stealth. Have you ever fought Karen with Adele? That would actually be kind of fun. I should try it next time. Ha ha ha. You've grown strong. You win, I lose. I win, you lose. I guess it's time. The week fade away. This is how I skipped through it accidentally. Dad, I never knew you were so hyper. It's because he had all that caffeine. Oh no. Wrong way. That is not the way. All that distortion caffeine. There we go. We're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna run right past you. Thank you. Whoop. Gonna scoot right past you. Actually, there was, I think there's a treasure chest if I go up the stairs there. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not missing it. Okay. No! Okay. So there was nothing down there of value. Just one of those Black Panthers. Get away from me, Crystal Man. It's kind of cool how you got the pigeons that are... Oh, here it is, the dragon symbols. We got earth, water, fire, wind, aphelion, or gold, silver, gold, and then radiant. Whatever the fuck radiant is. Okay. Here's another puzzle. I always forget which way I'm supposed to go for this. Alright, up. Okay, left was wrong. I think up was correct. So many goddamn puzzles in this place. Okay, up. Let's try right. See if that leads us anywhere. Okay, right. Right. Down. No, down was wrong. Up. Maybe right? No. Oh, I think I'm supposed to do it in the order that this is. Okay, I see. Okay, so that was, earth, water, fire, wind, silver, gold, and radiant. Okay. I think that's the way I'm supposed to do it. Okay. So earth, water, no. Okay, water. And fire is next. Wind. Silver. Gold. And then radiant. Right? Oh, okay. Just run right into me, why don't you? What the fuck? Okay. And now we go into Radiant's room. There we go. That's the way we do it. Alright, bye-bye. Is this where we meet Valkyrie? Yes, it is. Maybe when I wake up from a nap, it's like, I am Valkyrie, the Selector of Souls. I watched your battle with Karen. Will you lend me your strength? What do you want? That's an excellent question. Let me answer it like this. I am asking you to come to heaven with me. Heaven? Meaning death, right? You don't even know me and you want me dead? Well, it's not a painful thing. Just a little pinch at first. You'll feel better in no time. Well, what do you think? No! People who are there say it's a great place to live. That makes no sense. They're not even alive. They're dead. You have a point. Become an Einherjar and join me in heaven. What's an Einherjar? Anyway, you're a weirdo, so no. You seem to have a problem with me. I have a problem with dying. I have decided I will force you to come with me. Well, that's not very nice. You're taking me to heaven without my consent. How dare you call me weak? And down she goes. I cannot believe I lost. It's time for plan B. I don't think you should be telling me that, should you? On the path before you, there's a terrible man with great magical powers. If you can defeat him, then good. But if you cannot beat him, I will lend you my strength. What do you say to that? Cool. Let me know when you need my help. Goodbye. It just slides out. Valkyrie out. Oh, I almost forgot. I have 2 of these, so you can have one. What is it? It's what you would call a bribe. Don't sweat the details. Holy Gram Sword. See you later. Alright. Valkyrie out. You're not allowed to follow me. Bastard. I love how he says that every time I get hurt. Humans are weak. I'm your party member, Gil. You should be a little more supportive. Kick the door. Kick the door into existence. Okay. I'd rather you not follow me. Thank you. There we go. Defense berry. Not that it means anything to me because I'm all maxed out. That's okay. You know, it makes it look like that door that I just went through is the one you're supposed to go through because it's all big and grand. But you have to go through these hidden doors. Shrine of Frey. I was praying that thing wouldn't come at me. It didn't. Whatever. Can't avoid all of them. You can't beat me. Come back when you've learned how to fight. I don't think they're coming back. I think they're dead. People generally don't come back from the dead, Gawain. Okay. Next. Just door after door after door. Am I getting any closer? Ooh, big purple fiery guy. Oh, it's more pink. Pinky purple. Kill it. Kill it. Alright. That's what I was supposed to do. I need this boundary crest to unlock like a door or something. But I forgot where the door is. Do I have to equip it? I don't know. I think I just have to go back. I have to go back somewhere. Bastard. Thanks for attacking me, Zane. Friendly fire. It's like I did such a good job fighting by freezing Jack. It was already here. I don't remember. I think I remember it. Yeah, coming this way. I get so lost in this place. I was already here. I went the wrong way. Slowly but surely, we'll get through this. Fuck you. I don't even know why I'm freaking out. It's just like I'm not afraid of dying. I just because I'm maxed out. I'm just tired of having my time wasted. Oh. This door right here, I didn't notice it. How did I not notice that before? Skip that battle. I forgot what's through this door, but the boundary crest is what I need to unlock the door that's to my right. I think there's just chests in here. Come on. Come on. Open it. Open it, Jack. Open the door. Yeah, it's just chests. Chests and enemies. Paradigm. What's in the other one? So I've got the paradigm. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get in here. There's something here. Okay. Oh, there he is. A new level created from alumna. This 24th for the whatever, I couldn't read that. Let us name it Radical, my love.
I will discover the secrets of this world and gain even more power. My power shall become absolute. Eavesdropping? That's hardly a respectable pastime. Who are you? Why have you come to this world? For every minute that I'm not working. Never mind. I do not care who you are. All I know is you are in my way. I will have to exterminate you. Well, I co-sign myself to this whirlpool of the Prepare yourselves to hear my name. Be disgusted with yourself if you do not recognize it. I am Buzzard.
Oh, shut up.
Every minute that I'm not working.
Oh, that's a deeper voice than I was expecting. I wonder how he and Genus would get along. They would probably clash. They'd be butting heads non-stop. Poison Bro. Oh my god, Zane's on fire. But he doesn't have a... He doesn't have a set on fire animation. That's something that I should point out, that like characters will have a different animation for when they're on fire. They'll just like jump up and wiggle their feet around.
No, I cannot accept such an ending. I will not accept this.
Well, too bad. Who was that guy? I don't know. Some nerd, I guess. Zane on fire. This is fine. Pretty much. He doesn't say anything about it. Order of apparel. Wasn't there like I thought, hold on. Isn't there a way we can fight Quasar in this dungeon? If I go back. Hold on. I'm fairly certain that you can fight Quasar in this game. I just have to go into one of the rooms. After the Ethereal Queen? Oh, I see. Quasar replaces Valkyrie after you beat the... Oh, I see. After the Ethereal Queen, I see. Alright, so I'm going the right direction. That's okay. Gotta slay the queen. Yes, Ethereal Queen, slay those dragons. Alright, well, we'll just press on. But first, Daddy Gabriel. Oh yeah, forgot about him. Him in his underwear and his crotch. The zoom in on the crotch. Brave warrior, you have traveled far. Now is not the time for words. Now is the time for action. Show me your strength, warrior. Fuck no. He's like, I'm not. No way. I refuse to fight a man with a bigger dick than me. I'm insecure. You are shorter, or you're taller and more well endowed than I am. Your package has arrived. Your Amazon package has arrived. You should now escape what the scene is. Surprise butt sex. Zane, you know, there's only one way to deal with surprise butt sex. Zane, go pee on him. Go piss on him. Peter challenge pissing. There we go. That's the only solution. The only valid solution. See if he likes water sports. We're about to find out. The water sports cannot contain him. Oh, he's gonna throw his disc at us. Holy hell. There we go. Cool. Now, before I get to the Ethereal Queen, I have lost. Well done, brave warrior. Until we meet again, farewell. Here's my number. Before I get to the Ethereal Queen, who do you want me to bring with? Who do you think would be a good idea to bring? The final showdown is upon us. Jarvis? Okay, anyone else? Let's let some of the other people in chat decide. I do hate you for reasons I won't disclose. Okay. Let's let the other people. Oh, we're gonna decide who we're gonna bring to the Ethereal Queen. Why? I give you beans. That's called abuse, Devin. If you want to treat me well, give me the sour candy. Those are like my dog treats. Okay. If you can add Karen, Gawain, and Gantz, all the father. Okay. Let's see. So Karen is. Karen is F2. Alright, bye bye, Zane. You're out of the party. Gawain. It just took Gawain out. What number is he? He's A. Oops. Makes him like put two Gawains in there. Alright. Father-son bonding over... Oh, just... Hold on, I need to fix something. They're gonna die. Well, some of them will die. If I don't, edit their stats. F2. Okay, he's fine. I think I need to fix Gantz, yeah, because Gantz, he's gonna die if I take him there. Underleveled. He's gonna get his ass handed to him. My vote would have been for Clive, but no one wants that. God, he would get annihilated. Some of them are going to die, but Henry's willing to make that sacrifice. Yeah. Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Well, you know, excuse me. Maybe we can come back later and, Clive versus Quasar. Yeah. Dream team. You've done well. However, I am very different from Gabriel Celesta. It really blows my mind that this part was actually voice acted. You can find clips of her saying these things in the game. And James was the one who found it. I will show you what true despair is. Resign yourself to your fate. Okay. Clive became a meme in my chat when I played this, so he's the new favorite character. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, he's gonna die. Hold on. I can't let that happen. He's dead. I forgot that people die when they're killed. When I fought him, I put his HP to... Is that the wrong character?
Why is it not working on him? I'm trying to use an herb extract max on him, but it's not working. Yeah, it only takes up his health. That's really weird. Hold on. He is. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix his HP because. There we go. Hey. Yeah, I can say my favorite meme character. My actual favorite character is Elwyn. Yeah, she's definitely a popular one. I kind of wish that they had made models of the Van Corps members that have helmets without their helmets. Because, like, you know, in the friend book, they show, like, just a slight glimpse of their face. It's like they kind of tease you with it. So I thought that maybe there were they had actually made models, like, of the characters with their helmets off. And unfortunately they don't. So we don't actually get to see Elwyn's full face. Damn it, I hate how she keeps binding me. Oh, she's dead. We did together. Father and son bonding. And Karen has nothing to say. He's just stoically there. There's a small picture of her without it and the guy, but you can't really... Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, all the Van Corps people who have helmets, you can slightly see their face. What the fuck? Did he just fall down? Did you guys see that? He fell down on the screen. Can somebody clip that? So when he leveled up, he lost all his health. That's really weird. He just... Man down. He just took a nap. Nap time in the distortion corridor. That was so weird. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I can't explain that. What do you desire now that you've proven your strength? Perhaps it is not my place to ask. And then stares at her chest. Oh, what do you desire most? Oh, do you like my tits? I probably shouldn't ask that, though. But I am sure you will be able to. That's why he didn't keep saying anything. He was prepped for a nap. I'll clip it. Okay, good. Thank you. Wow. Good shit. It was all a dream. And now let's go back to whence we came and fight Quasar. Thanks for that clip. Hold on. I'm gonna copy and paste it and post it in the Discord. Oh, you're gonna do it. Thanks for that, Spider Grandpa. I mean, if you clipped it, you can also post it if you want, Neri. Okay, let's do this. Oh right, we're taking somebody different. Oh wait, are we back here again? Are we repeating this dungeon? Wait, hold on.
It just resets itself? What the fuck? Yeah. Huh. Well, I'll be. Damn it. Okay, so I gotta deal with this shit all over again, huh? Fuck. Yeah. That's the question. Do I really want to do that? Like, do I really want to... It doesn't reset? Well, apparently it did. It didn't when Ad did it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm cheating and using the emulator and shit. Alright, I guess that means no Quasar. Are you sure you can't? Oh, maybe. Yeah, no, I can't proceed. Damn, that sucks. I assumed it did because the bosses came back for Valkyrie. Oh. That is very, very strange. What the fuck did Ad do? Yeah. I kind of wish Ad were here right now so I could ask him. I mean, he'd probably say, I don't fucking know. None of us know. Anyway. He probably did it with his not existing powers, right? Well, tell you what, guys. Since I don't really feel like doing this shit all over again, I think I'm gonna call it a night. But I'm gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna raid Sneaky Buns, who, incidentally enough, is playing RADIATA Stories right now. It's very rare that I raid somebody who's playing RADIATA Stories, especially after I've been playing RADIATA Stories, so that's... Like, how can I not raid them at this point? So, it's early bedtime. But cut! You gotta come to the RADIATA Stories raid, come on! Alright, well, whatever, I'm not gonna force you to stay. Anyway... If you come along to the raid, tell Sneaky Buns, Shining Raid. Or like RADIATA Stories Raid or Radian Raid. You don't raid. But if you come with a raid, you get, I think, 250 plague pills, which you can use to make me take my shirt off. Anyway. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next week for streams, but I'll figure it out. I'll post a schedule tomorrow. But also, speaking of RADIATA Stories, aside from Sneaky Buns, but Shell Through Time is going to be playing RADIATA Stories tomorrow night, so yeah. Shout out to Shell Through Time. If you're not already following them, you should be. Wait for that thing to show up. It takes a while.
Thank you. Aw, thanks for the host. I appreciate it.
I think also Lex streams on Sunday. Do they? Does he? Oh, okay, well, we'll try to go there too. Anyway, with that put aside, humans and fellow fairy creatures, let's go take a field trip over to Sneaky Buns for some more RADIATA Stories if you haven't had enough already. And you guys take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.